In May 2025, Chris Brown was arrested once again, this time in Manchester, England, and the world shook its head, not in surprise, but in exhausted disbelief. Authorities charged him with grievous bodily harm linked to a violent nightclub assault from 2023. The alleged victim, a music producer named Abidio, who says Brown brutally attacked him with a tequila bottle, followed by a savage beating that left him with serious head injuries and torn ligaments. Brown was denied bail, and as of now, he remains in custody, awaiting his court hearing scheduled for June 13, 2025. But here's the thing, this isn't new. Chris Brown's career has been haunted by controversy for over a decade and a half. This latest arrest is not an isolated incident. It's part of a long and troubling pattern. A timeline littered with violence, lawsuits, mental health crises, and missed second chances. So, let's take a look back at how we got here. A full timeline of Chris Brown's downfall, starting from the moment everything changed forever. Early legal trouble and visa ban. After the 2009 assault case with Rihanna, Chris Brown's troubles didn't end. In June 2010, he was denied a visit to the UK because of his criminal record. The UK Home Office said they reserve the right to refuse entry to anyone guilty of a serious offense, prioritizing public safety. This visa ban stopped Brown from touring there, damaging his career overseas, but legal issues kept piling up. On June 14, 2012, Brown was involved in a big brawl at a New York City nightclub with rapper Drake and NBA star Tony Parker. The fight injured 8 people and made more headlines. Brown's lawyer blamed Drake for starting it, but years later, both artists publicly showed they had made peace. In late 2012, Brown violated a restraining order by showing up at a Halloween party where Rihanna was also present. This act deepened concerns about his behavior and respect for legal boundaries. Then in January 2013, Brown clashed with singer Frank Ocean outside a West Hollywood studio. Reports said Brown punched Ocean and threatened him, though Ocean did not press charges. These events added to Brown's growing reputation for conflict and violence. Early legal troubles and the visa ban were signs that Brown's personal struggles were beginning to seriously impact his professional life. Nightclub brawls and probation issues. Chris Brown's troubles escalated in 2012 and 2013 with the multiple violent incidents and legal problems. On June 14, 2012, he was involved in a nightclub brawl in New York City alongside rapper Drake and NBA star Tony Parker. 8 people were hurt in the fight, drawing media attention and damaging Brown's public image further. Though his lawyer blamed Drake for starting the fight, the two later made peace, even parodying the incident in a 2019 music video. Later that year, Brown violated a restraining order by attending a Halloween party where Rihanna was also present. This reckless act raised concerns about his respect for legal limits. In January 2013, Brown got into a physical clash with singer Frank Ocean outside a recording studio. Reports said Brown punched Ocean and threatened him with a gun over a parking dispute. Ocean declined to press charges, but this incident added to Brown's violent reputation. By July 2013, Brown's probation was revoked due to a hit-and-run incident in Los Angeles. Though those charges were dropped, questions about his community service arose because he had been credited for time served while out of the country. As a result, he had to complete an additional 1,000 hours of community service. These years marked a period of escalating violence and legal struggles that deeply affected Chris Brown's career and personal life. Rehab, mental health, and assault charges. In late 2013 and 2014, Chris Brown's legal troubles continued as he struggled with his behavior and mental health. After being arrested for felony assault in Washington, D.C. in October 2013, Brown entered rehab voluntarily, but was kicked out for violent behavior, including smashing his mother's car window during a family session. A judge then sentenced him to 3 months at Alive in anger management rehab. While in rehab, Brown was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. Doctors believed his past violent actions came from trying to self-medicate his mental health issues. Despite progress, in March 2014, he was kicked out of the Malibu treatment facility for violating internal rules and was sent to jail for probation violations. He was released early in June 2014 but had to complete more community service and continue psychiatric treatment. In September 2014, Brown pleaded guilty to misdemeanor assault related to the 2013 incident and served 2 days in jail. This period showed a troubled side of Chris Brown, his struggles with mental health, violent outbursts, and ongoing legal battles. Sexual assault allegations and lawsuits. Chris Brown's controversies took a darker turn with serious sexual assault allegations. In May 2018, an anonymous woman, known as Jane Doe, sued Brown and two others, claiming she was drugged and sexually assaulted during a party at Brown's home in 2017. She accused the group of using drugs, threats, and guns to force women into unwanted acts. Brown's lawyer strongly denied these claims, calling the lawsuit a baseless shakedown. The case was later dismissed and settled out of court in 2020. In 2022, Jane Doe filed another $20 million lawsuit, accusing Brown of drugging and raping her on Sean Diddy's yacht in Miami in 2020. She also alleged other encounters where Brown became violent when she rejected him. Brown denied the accusations, and after Miami police shared text messages between Brown and the accuser, the case was dismissed for lack of prosecution. Despite Brown's denials, these allegations deeply damaged his reputation and added to his history of legal battles. The accusations sparked public debate and were part of a documentary titled Chris Brown, A History of Violence, which led Brown to file a $500 million lawsuit against Warner Bros. For defamation. Recent lawsuits and financial problems. Chris Brown's legal troubles extended beyond violence and assault allegations into serious lawsuits and financial issues. In July 2024, 4 concertgoers sued Brown for $50 million, accusing him and his entourage of brutally beating them backstage after a show in Texas. The men claimed they were repeatedly kicked, stomped, and beaten, causing severe injuries. Live Nation, Brown's tour promoter, and security staff were also named in the lawsuit. Brown's team did not respond publicly to these accusations. In February 2024, Brown was ordered to pay over $1.3 million on a $2,000 million unpaid loan taken to open Popeyes chicken franchises. He had defaulted on the loan, risking asset seizure. Financial troubles added to Brown's mounting personal problems. These recent lawsuits and money issues show that Brown's challenges go beyond headlines, deeply affecting his career and finances. Despite his success in music, legal battles and financial disputes continue to cast a shadow over his public life. 2025 arrest in England and current status. In May 2025, Chris Brown was arrested in Manchester, England, linked to a violent 2023 incident. Authorities charged him with grievous bodily harm after an alleged assault on music producer Abi Diaw at a London nightclub. According to the lawsuit, Brown struck Diaw multiple times with a tequila bottle and continued to stomp on him, causing serious injuries including head wounds and torn ligaments. Brown was denied bail and remains in police custody as he awaits his court hearing scheduled for June 13, 2025. This arrest is the latest in a long line of legal troubles for the Grammy-winning artist. His tour promoter had tried to strike parts of Diaw's allegations in court, but the motion was denied, keeping the lawsuit alive. This arrest has reignited intense media attention and public scrutiny of Brown's controversial history. Despite numerous allegations and past convictions, Brown continues to face serious charges. His future remains uncertain as this high-profile legal battle unfolds. The world watches closely to see what will come next in the troubled career of Chris Brown.